Fear not, you are of more value. Dear friends, in the Gospel of today, taken from Matthew chapter 10, verses 26 to 33, Jesus exhorts us 3 times. Fear not. Fear is an emotion which can paralyze us and be an obstacle to our spiritual growth. Fear is not from God, since God commands us not to be afraid. How does fear enter us? And how do we overcome it? The first reading of today, taken from Jeremiah chapter 20, verses 10 to 13, is an eye-opener. Prophet Jeremiah says, I hear many whisperings. Terror is on every side. Jeremiah is surrounded by enemies. He was put in the stocks by them, led by Pashur, a priest, a false prophet, and chief of the temple police. Even Jeremiah's friends turned against him. Humanly speaking, his fear was justified. But Jeremiah so identified himself with that fear that he could not see anything beyond it. We all experience fear. Fear of the past, fear of the future, fear of God, fear of our neighbor. We identify ourselves with our fear and don't see anything beyond when we are in fear. Fear enters us when we forget our true nature. How did Jeremiah overcome his fear? Grace works in him and he is able to see his true worth. He declares, but the Lord is with me as a dreaded warrior. In that moment of faith and grace, he sees his true self beyond the fears. He also experiences the powerful presence of the Lord within him and around him. He becomes truly aware of his true self. God is dwelling in him. Fear served like a bell to wake him up from his deep sleep of ignorance. Jeremiah wakes up to the great realization of the Lord of hosts who is within him and finds his security in God. His fear dissolves. Jesus in the Gospel of today also addresses our fears. He says, have no fear of them. What is the solution which the Lord is offering? He wakes us up to our true greatness beyond our fears or in spite of our fears. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny, and not one of them will fall to the ground apart from your Father? Fear not, you are of more value than many sparrows. Jesus' remedy is to make us understand our true value, not the value which the world gives, but the preciousness which the Lord gives to us freely. We can overcome all our fears when we live by our true worth. We are made in the image and likeness of God, but we live ignorant of this great truth, of this inner power. We become thus slaves of fear. Once a very cruel and brutal warrior assaulted a monk who was sitting in prayer. Noticing that the monk was not frightened of him, he shouted, "Do you know who I am? I am that warrior who can thrust my sword through your heart Without winking an eyelid, the monk calmly replied, "Do you know who I am? I am that monk who will allow you to put your sword through me, and I won't wink an eyelid." The warrior retreated in fear. The inner power is greater than the outer afflictions. We will face many cruel swords of fear and anxiety in our life. May our faith and trust in the Lord make us experience the inner power of God, the presence of God within us, given to all freely. May God bless us all.